the Brown boys, the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys. Just watching my boy Black Conservative Perspective. Let me not call him my boy, for he'd be like, I don't F with you. And then I had to recant my statement and say, what? B-A-N? No, let me stop. But yeah, I watch his content, and I saw something that was quite amazing. I never thought I would see something like this. They done tricked these people into saying that there's some attack on trans. And I'm like, what? When the police pull you over, they scared to look at you too hard because they don't want to offend you. I, right now, have a disclaimer. I'm not trying to offend any trans person. But I just want to let you know that in America, there's rules and laws in place that if somebody fuck with y'all, they go to jail for a hate crime. So you guys got every right. Don't go over there and go to a refugee camp in these other places. You have it good here. You can move around America and be straight. Don't listen to these weird people that got y'all thinking you got to leave America. This is crazy. Now, there's a whole place for you in Atlanta. They got a whole sidewalk painted where you can skip down the motherfucker. It's all dedicated for you. And bet not nobody drop no trash on that motherfucker. They going to jail. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to show you a video where people left to seek asylum, and they end up stuck in refugee camps. Now, what kind of place is tricking people in the news, telling them that they don't have rights here when you got the most rights here than anywhere? Somebody bet not disrespect somebody gay. Women, this is the first time I could see somebody stand up to a black woman and don't nothing happen. Cuss them out, call them a B right to their face. I'm not saying do that. But if you do that as a trans, ain't nothing gonna happen. If I do that as a man, it's over. So all I'm saying is you have rights. You have more rights than most. So I want y'all to see, ain't this better? Patrice O'Neal, ain't this better? Let me not say too much. I just want y'all to see the crazies that they trick these people. They went from sleeping in nice 5-star places to sleeping on the damn cot.
I didn't even know this was happening, but I gotta be real. I am so glad I know about it now. So apparently, 76 Americans who identify as trans have fled to the Netherlands to claim asylum. And the Netherlands is hilarious because they don't just let you in their country while they process your asylum claim. No, they put you in a camp, like with fences and tents. Oh, and just to be clear, all 76 claims have been denied because the Netherlands recognizes that the United States is a safe country. And to claim asylum,
Jesus Christ. So all them people went over there. See, they listen to our news media. See, this is what I'm saying. The news media is creating all of this crap. The news people got these people uprooted from their homes, their nice living, to countries that don't even want them. All 77 of them rejected. All 77 sleeping in a refugee camp. I bet you CNN don't want to talk about that. That place said that America is safe for you, that they have laws in place for you, and you can move about freely. That's crazy. That'd be like a black man saying, you know what, I want to seek asylum. We should be able to seek asylum some damn well. We get shot down by each other. We get shot down by the police. We got to seek asylum somewhere. But I'm just trying to figure out, they thought this was cool to tell people. Boy, them damn low IQ dems, not all, but some, they will trick people with emotions, boy, because this absolutely makes no sense.
Camp, like with fences and tents. Oh, and just to be clear, all 76 claims have been denied because the Netherlands recognizes that the United States is a safe country. And to claim asylum in another nation, you have to be fleeing something. And the wild thing is fleeing to the Netherlands, a country whose restrictions on transgender surgery are more strict than the United States. Because like in the Netherlands, you're not even allowed to apply for top surgery until you're 16. The United States, we allow that as young as 8. The only thing that the Netherlands allows that the United States doesn't is they allow transgenders to serve in the military. Of course, none of these 76 people actually want to go do that. So all of their claims have been denied. They get one appeal, and they get to go live in a camp while they do that appeal. And we will shortly have them back in the U.S. God, I wish they would keep them, though.
Meet the Americans who fled Trump and now live in Dutch refugee camps.
Damn, this beautiful sister ain't holding back. She busted out laughing before the video even started. It's hard to feel bad for them though. Like, what? Who's really bothering you? Do you actually have somebody that you can go take out a warrant against? Because you can. Did you file a police report? Did the police not respond? You got to give us more than just the Democrats told you this. Like, this is crazy at this point. They end up in refugee camps when the media can brainwash you like that. That ought to be illegal. That ought to be fucking illegal. And they ought to make you stay over there. Since you don't want America so much, they should say, nope, we don't want you back. There was a one-way process. That'd be like your ex trying to come back after the nigga finished wiping off her back. She talking about, well, it wasn't like I expected. Can I come back? No, we don't want you now.
Shortly have them back in the U.S. God, I wish they would keep them, though.
Meet the Americans who fled Trump and now live in Dutch refugee camps. This psychosis needs to be studied. So I'm totally in support for this. Go and flee to your refugee camp.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we got to talk about a classic, hilarious F around and find out story featuring some radical leftists who fled Trump's tyranny in America for Dutch safety. Okay. And
76.
All this is because of Trump. We done had Suzanne Roberts. We done had Ellen DeGeneres. Man, Trump a bad mofo. I thought they believed in God. Ain't no way a person gonna make me move. I believe in the Lord upstairs. These people must be devil worshipers. Because we was taught in our community too blessed to be stressed. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna let some president run me off that I voted in. You work for me. If the people voted him in, you still work for me. No, I ain't moving and leaving to uproot my family for no one person. And I'm talking about I love the Lord. No, I'm going to be all right regardless. This is crazy. Teaching these people to run and cry and yell and be afraid. Now look where they're sleeping at, on the damn floor. This is a shame. This is an absolute shame. You can talk about the gas prices all you want. We in a conflict right now that is over with because the strait is open. Straight. I spelled it straight the other day. But the strait is open. Mm-hmm. It sure is. We put that blockade on that mother truck. I told you, we America. We just don't want to show y'all how bad we is. See, they'll put us up on sanctions and all kind of shit if they show us how bad they is, like back in the day. They learned from back in the day all this. The paperwork pushers, they worried about getting sanctioned and all that other shit. So otherwise, we would have been just took their oil and said, you know what, China, what you want to do? Because all we doing is holding big bombs at each other saying, I'll fuck you up. I'll do it too. I'll do it too. I hate that we be talking about other countries like we ain't like that too. Yeah, China bad. We don't want no problem with them. Yeah, Russia bad. We don't want no problem with them either. But guess what? They don't want no problem either. I don't know what y'all think we is. They don't want no problem. Yeah, now Trump done made it to where they just come out and say it. We finna come up there and unalive all y'all. I said, oh no, Trump, what the hell? And Trump, you did some blasphemous BS by placing yourself like you was Jesus Christ. Now, I don't like the fact that y'all don't be calling that out. I saw this on Odom Speaks. I said, what the? I had straight smoke. You don't do that. That's blasphemous. I don't give a damn who it is. Now, some of y'all don't have TDS. Some of y'all got ass kiss disease. I don't ass kiss, but I don't have TDS, and I don't have ass kiss either. Now, Trump, you better not do no shit like that again. We don't got to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You apologized. You took it down. You said a lie. You said you was trying to be the Red Cross and a healer, a doctor, or some bullshit. A Red Cross got a cross on their hat. You could have easily depicted that. Chat GPT could have did that for you. Put a little hat on your head, put a little cross. And nigga, it looked like your hand was shining. You look just like Jesus, and you got a toupee. So no, we ain't accepting that out of you, Trump. You done lost your mind, boy. Don't ever let me catch you doing that again. Ain't like I can do nothing to you, but I'm just gonna talk like it. You better not do that shit again, though. I'm just saying, you gotta call a spade a spade. You gotta draw a better medicine healer or whatever you think you was trying to do. This shit crazy, but hey, that still don't stop you clown that went over there acting like you was more safe over there. Now all y'all laying on internment camp floors, getting bed sores, bugs. What y'all eating over there? I bet they eating slop. Golly, what is wrong with people, man? I don't understand this shit. We got to get back to debate in public forum so we can see this shit crumble up under a little pushback. We can't allow people to call conversation angry and mean, and you're just trying to incite violence. They will say anything. I told y'all, we have not had a conversation and since Thomas Sowell and then those guys stopped debating publicly. And that's been a long time ago. They used to, whatever topic used to be on the table, tuck your feelings, put it in your back left pocket. This is how life is. People have different viewpoints, and you must allow space for people to get them out. Not just the vulgar ones, not just when people want to say the N-word. They protect that right, boy. We talking about you want to say a racial slur more than you want to have a open dialogue. This is crazy. You go on Harvard, Yale, the only people they let talk is Marxists and weirdos. When it's time to let somebody else come in there and say, hey, this ideology, you're smart enough to know you can look this stuff up. Show me where in civilization this, what you're saying, actually worked. And they'll come up with 50,000 excuses. They'll cry and run off goddamn stage. Because this stuff don't hold up under debate. It's all malarkey. Easy questions. How? Who? What? When? We'll debunk all of it. How are you going to do this? When is the timeline for this? Who's going to pay for it? When you start asking those real questions like who going to pay for it, that's when people will draw the line. When you say that in open forum, yeah, it's going to be you taxpayer. We're going to pay for what? Okay, what's the benefit? When you know you got to pay for something, you're going to want to know what you're paying for. See, that's what they want to keep you in the dark at. You don't know what you're paying for. You don't know what it's going to do. And then when it don't work, we don't never get to come back and see that it didn't work. Like out in California, they supposed to be solving homelessness. That lady threw $300 million at the problem and got a 60%. She talking about, yeah, 60 is a good number. Hell no. If my kid come home with a 60, I'm putting my foot in his ass. I'm sorry. I'm not, I'm not saying that as anything child abuse. I'm going to put him in the corner. If he come home with a 60, that's an F. That's not a passing score. Since when? That's all you want is a 60? And then you look, they got homeless people living under the ground in the sewer like rats. They just told them to get off the streets. This is how they get their numbers. They just like No Child Left Behind. This shit is just like No Child Left Behind. They don't solve the problem. They just push them along and graduate them. Hold them back 1 year, push them along and graduate them. Just like they just push them people in the sewers. Them people underground in the sewers living like rats. Ain't this a bitch? While they putting people that come from war-torn countries and seeking asylum here, they put them in the Ritz-Carlton and rent out buildings for them. order them Uber, give them credit cards, and and got Americans, former soldiers living in the damn sewers. Ain't this a talking about a 60 is good? And y'all want to holler about gas prices, what Trump said. I understand what Trump said. I understand he shouldn't have said it that way, but every president has done the same thing. Joe Biden sanctioned a conflict with Iran when they were going at our ships. Joe Biden did the same shit. All the presidents have these issues and conflicts and little wars, and they deal with them the way they deal with them. We all take people's shit, money. It's America. Don't act like you don't know where you live. The 60 is a D in Florida. What the? Oh my lamb. No wonder motherfuckers crazy from Florida. Shout out to Duval. Duval do it all, Jack. But man, this is a shame. We got to stop trying to find reasons to not like or disqualify somebody that you don't like. I understand that majority of people don't like Trump. Cool. You don't got to like somebody to see the outcome. On the other side of the coin, they got nothing for you. Everything is for Mexicanos and overseas. That's it. Man, please stay off Fox. Man, please stay off my page if you're telling me where to go. I'm on Fox. I'm on CNN. I'm everywhere. See, that's an excuse. Because I could put my link in the chat, and whether you go on Fox, CNN, because I watch them all. And I'm going to show you Sky News Network in a minute. I'm on Sky News Network. And they say the same thing about you. You're crazy. It ain't about who give the information. I go to all of them. It's just, what are you looking at? This right here ain't got nothing to do. So this ain't happened because it's on Fox News. It ain't 76 people living in refugee camps because it's on Fox News. Simpleton, one-ply toilet paper thing. Don't go over there. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to that. No. The smartest people in the world say, what you do with conversation, that's difficult. You have more conversation or some shit like that. I'm no educator. That's why I just got to be close to being right. I'm like horseshoes. I just got to be close to being right. Fill in the blank, motherfucker. Was it Socrates? Which one of them genius motherfuckers said that you got to have more conversation? This shit crazy, man.